healthy body suitable for making babies. Oh, oh no! Ah!
Emotional damage.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally a science. Go ahead and look it up if you would like. It's whatever, though. We are on Urban Dictionary, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, today we're jumping into r/JustNeckbeardThings, keeping the neckbeard train rolling as we do. Oh, we've got a beefy post in here today. A lot of shorties too, so we can kind of bulk it out. I don't sit down and say, hey, we only read 3 posts today. No. We're going to cover a few posts today, but there is one in here, and you'll know which one it is, that is just beefy as all hell. Not so nutritious, but definitely beefy. We've also got Ramtide's GoFundMe in the description if you can help out with that. If not, don't worry about it. I just wanted to let you know that it exists. We will go ahead, get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive right into some of this r/JustNeckbeardThings, a cringe. You are expertly checking the heft and balance of decorative replicas of cartoon swords, so just stop. It must be so hard to be a shopkeeper. He's like, hey, let me see that frostboard blade from World of Warcraft. And the dude's like, oh, the handle's not balanced. It's like, yeah, dude, this is a sword that's just meant to hang on your wall. What are you doing out here? Absolutely wonderful. I don't know what any of these swords are from. That's why I pulled Frostmourne out of my butt. That would hurt, actually. But if you are in a store that sells replica swords and you're checking the heft of it, the balance, get some help, all right? That's not what it's for, and you're missing the point. Everybody in the store is probably cringing all around you, and you're just not self-aware enough to notice it. Yeah, let me see your Gundam blade. Oh, wow. That's sure a gun blade, but it's not balanced enough for my use. What's the use? The use is hanging it on the wall. Come on, man. This is like total neckbeard tier stuff. And I love it. When a porn convention happens and a bunch of scary looking guys with 1,000-yard stares post pictures of themselves standing next to the woman they've jacked it to, it's like Christmas for me. Oh, coming at the porno people, is he? And honestly, as well he should. This has got to be like one of the creepiest conventions out there. I talk a lot of crap about conventions and say, you know, this or that is weird, but a pornos convention? Oh, God, that's on a new level, isn't it? Yes, this is my favorite woman who has sex on camera. Okay, and you're just gonna tell the world about that, are you? There are some things that are better left private, but I get it, you know, it's a big industry. I guess they need to have conventions to sell, I don't know, unstainable bed sheets or some crap. But it's just a really bad look, in my opinion. I would like to go flip through some of these supposed pictures and see exactly what it is that he's talking about, but also, I'm super scared. I don't know what's gonna happen if I go looking through them. I'm gonna see like a bunch of dudes with like, you know, comb-overs and pedophile stashes. It's not gonna be good. God damn. Although, it could be like Christmas. Horny, horny Christmas.
Are you ready to get up?
Oh my. How many people do you think have gone into the bathrooms to jerk it at these cons? It would suck to be a janitor. Whatever you're paying them to do that job, it is nowhere near enough. And it probably happens doubly as often because some people are selling some used underwear at these conventions. Not that I know from experience, right? I'm like, ew, that's disgusting. How much are they?
So either one of you weirdos want to buy my underwear? Only $1,400 bucks.
God damn it. If you are hot enough, people will buy anything that has touched your private bits. An unfortunate fact of life. Even like a jar that you farted into, right? One day, I hope that I can be hot enough. I probably would have been hot enough in my Navy days, but we missed that window. Oh well, unfortunate. I could have built my fart panty millions. All right, moving on.
99% of men can't tell the difference between a well-developed 15-year-old and a petite 21. It's not pedophilia if we thought she was of age.
Did you ask? God.
Wait, how old are you? 16.
This has skeevy vibes all over it. Even more than the porno convention, okay?
If females reach their prime around 16, so it makes sense they look like adult women. Girls, stop dressing up like adults, or you'll be treated as one.
Is that how you treat adults? You just stick your cock in them indiscriminately? Unfortunately, I do believe that he would. I hate everything about this post. He's like, yeah, 15 looks like 21. They develop fully around 16. Then why are you mentioning 15-year-olds? God damn it. Just take a break from the internet, perhaps. There are many differences between a teen and an adult, okay? Like, look at the face. The face of a child, it looks like a child's face. I don't care if she's 16. It's like rounder. It's a baby face. If she's 21, you definitely are able to tell. And if you're not able to tell, then you ask. And if you don't believe when you ask, like you're like, hey, she says she's 21. She still looks kind of young. Maybe you just ask to see some ID. I know that's weird, but it keeps you out of jail. It keeps her out of relationships she might not be ready for. Although, I guess I don't really have to worry about this guy because he is not getting into any relationships anytime soon. It's a really recent post, May 1st on Twitter. Like, goddamn, dude. I hope the FBI guy that listens to this guy's conversation is getting ready to knock on his door right now. This is so far from okay. God damn it. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. She's just a child. Even 21, I'm getting to the age where I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems pretty young. I don't think we can really relate 100%. But then again, this guy doesn't want to relate on an emotional level. He just wants somewhere to stick his dong. Oh, God. I don't think you have to worry about it. You will see this guy coming. He's sweaty and weird, I guarantee it. Ugh.
A good start. Features in my 50-point manifesto on women.
Pause. Why are you gonna write a manifesto? Manifesto is not a good word. Oh God, we are so quickly sinking into incel territory with the last post and this one combined together. I get I hate it. Skin crawling, spine powdering. Must continue.
Highlights: women banned from social media, university, and voting.
You're really scared of a chick that's like on her own thing, aren't you? We better not teach them anything or they'll take over. Better not allow them any power or they'll take over. Why not? Allow them the same amount of power. Are you scared? I think he's a little bit scared.
Women that can't cook healthy, varied meals by 21, banned from interacting with men. They resit the exam every 6 months.
Twice a year I have to go in and prove that I can cook healthy, varied meals. Or else I'm banned from interacting with my husband. What the hell are you talking about, dude? He really just doesn't want to cook for himself. That is how desperate he is not to cook for himself, that he wants to bring the government in to issue mandated nationwide testing to make sure that women can cook healthy, varied meals. I don't give a shit about healthy, varied meals, all right? Cook me up some mac and cheese and mozzarella sticks. All I want is tendies. Wifey asked me what I want, I'm like, tendies. She's like, are you sure you don't want, like, you know, a nice salad, chicken Caesar? I'm like, nope, tendies. Is this my problem? I guess it's my problem. Oh yeah, he also
Wants women to have a tattoo / hair dye tax.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get your hair dyed or have tattoos without paying an extra tax. How else are we supposed to get the mandated food testing going twice a year? He's just so insecure with himself.
Women have to look the way that I want them to look.
Why don't you find a chick that doesn't have tattoos or hair dye? There's plenty of them out there. Personally, it's not my flavor either. I'm a relatively traditional dude. But I understand that people want to look how they want to look. I have tattoos. How could I possibly tell a woman that you shouldn't? It's only for men. I would feel bad for this dude if he wasn't like a total piece of trash, right? Have you ever seen a cookbook? Have you ever gone to the store for yourself? Please, just give it a try. Dude sees one lady open up a book and he's like, oh no! It's terrifying to me. A woman with her own ideas. Yeah, because they're harder to subjugate. Isn't that a pity? What a piece of trash, dude. Oh my God! We are so deep into incel territory, I can't come back ever. Please, somebody come get me. Mom!
I've officially been banned from my family's Thanksgiving get-together because last year I spiked my 12-year-old niece's food with laxatives so she'd shit herself in front of everyone to satisfy my scat incest fetish. I guess I'm lucky they didn't call the cops.
Every day, we stray further from God's light. How did they find out that... how did he admit this in front of everybody? Did they see him spiking the food with the laxatives? I hope he didn't tell them about the fetish part, because that would go more than like banning from Thanksgiving. That's like, I'm gonna show up to your house in the middle of the night and shoot you right in the fucking face. Unfortunately, we are all now on a list, just having listened to this. Luckily, I'm pretty sure like 90% of 4chan posts are fake just to get a reaction. And that's what I'm gonna have to tell myself for this post, because Jesus Christ, why? I said I didn't want to live on this planet anymore before, but now doubly, I need to get off. Somebody contact Elon. Reserve me a spaceship. I'm fucking out of here. Not with this guy. Never, ever, anywhere near this guy. I'm sure there's way more to rail on regarding this post, but I just can't think about it anymore. We need to move on. I want this off of my screen ASAP. Goodbye. Imagine watching this on the bus and somebody's like reading over your shoulder. Oh, you're reading some Reddit posts, huh? What the fuck? Uh-oh, now everybody thinks you're a weirdo. And they probably think I'm a weirdo too. They'll go visit the ReddX channel just to see the monkey dancing in the cage. They'll be like, what kind of shit is going on here?
Why do you have a diaper on your face?
Oh, here we go, anti-masky. Way to expose yourself right off the bat, friend. Lol, COVID has been a thing for the past few years.
Lol, I've never been vaccinated. I've been doing jujitsu the entire time. You're just a paranoid lesbian.
Oh, look at this tough guy over here, right? I've been doing jujitsu. You had to throw that one in there, right? You couldn't just leave it at I'm not vaccinated and I don't wear my mask. I've also been doing jujitsu. That's how tough I am. Okay, good for you. Everybody's tough until they end up on a fucking ventilator. I wear a mask when I go out. I use alcohol everywhere. Better safe than sorry. I haven't been sick in 2 years. Isn't that amazing? At this point, I don't even give a damn about COVID. Even once it's over, I'm gonna continue the same practices because guess what? I don't want to be sick. Being sick is fucking lame. So you do you, eat up all the germs that you like. But don't think that it makes you better than anybody else, which he definitely does.
I hope you aren't one of those idiots that wears it in the car by herself.
I bet he's really looking through the windows of like fellow drivers and being like, oh, what an idiot, wearing a mask all by yourself. Like, maybe I just forgot to take it off. It's kind of become part of the routine. It's fine. It really doesn't bug me that much. It bugs this guy more than it bugs me, apparently.
Or if you wear it hiking in nature. You people fucking baffled me. Literal morons.
You know what the really moronic thing is? Caring what somebody else is doing with their life. You don't want to do it? That's fine. I'm not going to come out here and bash you for it. I don't care. I keep myself as safe as possible, and that's basically the best that I can do. But to walk around and be like, you have to get vaccinated or you can't get on a plane, I think those people are wrong too. Mind your own. Yeah, you can't wear your mask when you're hiking in nature. Mind your own. Both sides. Again, you're fucking wrong, all right?
Now say the line, we believe in science. Say it. Come on. You know you want to parrot what the TV tells you.
I mean, this guy's just parroting what somebody on fucking Twitter told him. So what's really the difference? We don't have one original thought flying around here. How are we supposed to deal with this? I don't understand how this guy can reconcile these viewpoints. Yeah, parroting stuff off the TV is not good. It's not an original thought. But also, parroting things off of Twitter or some shitpost blog that you read on the internet, arguably it might be even worse. It's as bad at the very least. But OP says, I don't need to explain myself to you. However, my family recently all caught it, and I caught it twice. That includes my 84-year-old grandmother. That was despite being vaccinated and following what the CDC says, but the symptoms were significantly less because we all got vaccinated. You could consider yourself lucky. I mean, I haven't caught it at all. I do consider myself lucky, largely because I just stay in my house like 90% of the time. Anybody comes by the house, my 10-year-old hits them with the fucking alcohol. Like, literally, she's like, turn around. Sprays their whole fucking clothes and everything. She's such a good guard. Oh my God. It's hilarious to watch. It's unfortunate that y'all caught it, OP, but yeah, even just lessening the symptoms, I suppose that is a big help. And then dude sends an article from the Babylon Bee. Free-thinking nonconformist comes out as non-binary, just like every single one of her friends. It is kind of a funny post title. I love the Babylon Bee. I love the Onion. Parody news sites? I thought about making one for myself until I realized that harddrive.net exists. I think that's what it is. That's like the gaming parody news stuff. But I'm really into it. It's news without being news. It makes a statement without really coming out and directly saying it. And I think that's smart.
I bet that's what you actually look like. A low IQ cat lady lesbian. You people are all the same.
Okay, so are you people. What is your point? Calling people low IQ because you know for a fact that your IQ is pretty damn low. Here you are, being a free-thinking nonconformist while conforming to everything that this Twitter or blog post told you to do. Come on, man. Hi, Pot. Meet my friend Kettle, right? Jesus Christ.
Women being allowed to vote has turned America into a nation of effeminate gay lords.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. The women started voting and men was like, hey, dude, let me get at that dick, though. How are these two things related? Yeah, that's a reach, all right. I like how this ties into all of the previous stuff. We are definitely delving into incel stuff in this post. This is wild. Oh, the suffering is so deep, and I just want more. Please, Father. OP says, sure, you might not be affected by it. Good for you. Again, you are pretty lucky.
It's just a cold.
Yeah, everything's just a cold till you end up on a ventilator. I smoke. I had childhood asthma. If I get it, I'm really, really fucked, okay? I don't think that it's just a cold. Moreover, what have you even done for this country? Okay, that's a non sequitur from OP. But let's find out. I'm eager to hear the answer.
I fought in Iraq from 05 to 06 and 07 to 08. I then taught at university.
Oh, God, this guy's teaching people? Ugh, what university? So I can never go there.
And then I went to County Fire in San Bernardino, and then went into Wildland Fire.
Please, throw yourself into the fire. That's not what he's talking about, but that's what I wish he was talking about. I just threw myself into a fire, and we wouldn't have this conversation at all.
I went to Neckbeard University. I've written multiple published articles, raised $450,000 for veterans and their families without taking a penny. How about you?
Multiple published articles. You want to link me to some of those? I'm actually really interested in what sort of articles you'd publish. Are they peer-reviewed, or are they just another, like, shit post on a vacant vlog site somewhere? Because I know what I've got my money on. Also, how did he raise $450K for veterans? What is that all about? Maybe he's just a really good fundraiser. Maybe he's just a likable guy that people want to give money to. Yeah, but we already know that that ain't true. He's just such a saint. Look at him out here doing God's work.
I was an infantryman in recon, completed RASP.
Oh, that's why he has a raspy voice, right? Such a stupid joke.
Several times a week, often a day, I talk to families of soldiers who take their lives.
Oh, yes, he's very concerned about the issues, unless the issue is COVID.
Created a massive C0153 to pay for health bills if the Veterans Affair was inadequate. I just never put a diaper on my face because it is utterly idiotic.
Oh, wow, this is a good hill to die on. Why not walk up to the top and just lay down and die? RASP is apparently Ranger Assessment and Selection. Big shout outs to Xenobic in the Twitch chat. Hashtag stolen valor beard. Yeah, this dude is going to die on this hill. I'm pretty sure. You can believe whatever you want to believe. If it doesn't affect me, then I don't really give a goddamn. But going around trying to affect other people and be like, you're wearing a diaper on your face. Yeah, that sounds like something that somebody in fucking 4th grade would come up with. You think that's enough to encourage me to stop? Because it's not.
I taught kids Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for free, especially low-income kids. I teach children to learn how to play chess so they avoid drugs.
Yeah, that's what keeps kids off drugs. A nice game of chess. The deeper we go, the more unbelievable it gets. I'm like, okay, you served. That's good. Thank you. Okay, you were firemen. Slightly less believable. And then we get into published articles and raising $500,000 for veterans. And I teach low-income kids. And I keep them off drugs by teaching them chess. I would be so surprised if this dude even knew how to play chess. I mean, chess has been around for hundreds of years. The game is fucking lit, but so are drugs, honestly. Why can't we do both? That's what I'm about. Contrary to popular belief, chess is probably not the antidote for drugs. Chess, if anything, makes you want to smoke some drugs. Especially if you're losing. You're like, God damn it, I lost my queen. Let me light up so I can continue. Otherwise, I'm just going to flip the whole fucking table.
I mean, I can keep going.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. It's easy to make shit up, isn't it?
I hate that smug question that you asked me.
I hate the smug answers that you have. I hate your smug fucking face. So what are we gonna do about it? Maybe I smack the shit out of you.
I've gone on Democracy Now!, Press TV, RT News to speak out against the Iraq War and highlight how bad it was for Iraqis.
Now, it seems like this is a non sequitur. He's just bringing up the Iraq War, but I think that was the smug question that she asked. So, is our OP anti-military? Huh. I don't know if I agree with that take, but after meeting this guy, it makes me slightly more anti-military as well. I'm still pretty pro-military, but I don't know. This guy's making me slide back just a little bit. Dude's going on RT News talking against the Iraq War, probably because you're the only one that would risk their rank to do so. What rank were you, by the way? I think that's an interesting thing. Russian state television? Yeah. Totally reliable. I also want to see some links, or guess what? It didn't fucking happen. I'm pretty sure none of this actually happened. Dude is just talking out of his bunghole endlessly.
I've raised money to get our interpreter, whose family is in Iraq, to the States. I'm not even bragging. You asked.
Okay, but you've taken it a little bit further than you need to take it. Looking back, what have you done for this country was the question that she asked. Maybe that's the question that he's referring to, but I don't know, man. He's just taking this above and beyond. I'm pretty sure he's just making everything up at this point. I haven't done a goddamn thing for this country, and I don't care. You know what? I did make a cringe video on YouTube. You're welcome, America. So what? Why is it a big deal? Why do I have to do something for my country? What can my country do for me? Send me some more COVID bucks. How about that? My 2 payments. Wow, great. I totally won't starve now with my 50 cents a day. Just the cost of a cup of coffee. You too can support ReddX.
I organized food drives to give disabled elderly people meals on Veterans Day because we get free food to feed them across the nation so they feel loved.
Yeah, great. You organized that, or did you just get the free food and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go give it to some veterans? Because one scenario seems much more likely. This dude really thinks that he's a saint, but it doesn't matter how many good things you do if you're still out here acting like an asshole, right?
That's just the arrogance of the diaper brigade.
That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Diaper Brigade Crew, right here, buddy. Like I said, I'll be called the Diaper Brigade as long as it means I don't get sick. I don't care. Your judgment means nothing to me. No matter how much you've done for this country, how great you think you are. I'm over here doing me. Maybe you should try it. I mean, not like doing me. Seriously, get off my dick, though.
You think you're saving lives by putting a useless piece of cloth on your face, and you become so sanctimonious, it's nauseating.
Oh, that is ironic. Again, Pot, meet my friend Kettle. He's black.
Almost everyone I know that wears that shit thinks that they're a hero.
I think you're projecting a little bit there. I mean, if you go on Twitter, sure. The culture war is always raging. People are like, you either wear a mask or you're a murderer. But if you talk to people like in real life, you should really try it. Just touch a little grass, talk to some people. How do you feel about wearing the mask? They're like, yeah, that's something that we do. It's not a big deal. It helps me from getting sick. Do I think that I'm saving anyone's lives? No. If you're feeling nauseous, it might be COVID. Fingers crossed, here's to hoping. I mean, I don't want you to, catch it and die, but I do want you to catch it and suffer a little bit and realize that it's not just a cold. Symptoms do persist. Are you finding it hard to breathe 2 years later? Yeah, that's the type of shit that happens. Maybe you should consider just wearing a mask. Which one is more difficult? Pretty easy question, obviously. OP says, okay, you did all that, supposedly. Apparently, with all that service, it clearly didn't teach you enough about being empathetic towards people that you otherwise disagree with, and to just let people live the way they want to live. That's what I've been saying the whole time, OP. You're not pushing your vaccination agenda onto this dude. You're just like, whatever, you don't like the mask? That's okay. You don't have to wear it. I'm going to continue. I don't give a shit what you do. It obviously didn't teach you to grow up from your misogyny. You can do all of these good things and still be a horrible person, which is exactly what I said before. I'm glad we are on the same page. At this point, it's not about the masks for me. It's the fact that you disparage the service women who have given to this country alongside men like you by saying that we shouldn't have the right to vote. The very same women that you'd publicly say,
R.I.P. sister, we've got the watch now,
while privately disparaging her with lewd comments. Oh, snap. I mean, I haven't seen any lewd comments in this conversation. It's possible that he made them. I completely believe that he would, but now we're kind of dragging even more ad hominem into this from the OP, right? Come on, stick to the argument at hand. Of course, now the argument is gonna circle around into that misogyny point that she was trying to make. So let's watch with horror.
Well, no one in the infantry or ranger battalion gives a shit about fake female service.
Oh my god, dude. Okay then.
Our first sergeant in Rangerbat straight up told us not to salute female officers because they're not real soldiers. And they're not.
Jesus. This is horrible. It is so entrenched in the service. That is true. I've seen it, myself, thinking that women are lesser and whatever like that. But come on, dude. They do stuff. They are in there helping out. Who cares if it's logistics or whatever? They're not with you on the front lines in some cases. I mean, female Marines are in there on the front lines. Not my fault you decided to join up with a wussy service, right? Join the Marines, be a part of the Department of the Navy, and then you'll figure out how it really be, all right? This dude's like, Army girls don't go in the field. Like, yeah, so what? They are supporting in the way that the Army has chosen to allow them to support. If it was up to this dude, he'd probably be like, oh, women shouldn't be in the service. And then he'd turn around and complain. He'd be like, oh, it's only men dying out here. Yeah, exactly.
They're weak, emotional, and absolutely unreliable.
Oh my God, who's the emotional one? This dude basing every single argument that he has about the fact that he's upset. He's just upset he has a small peepee, so he's like,
women shouldn't be able to vote. Why are you wearing that mask?
I'm enraged at the fact that you're wearing a mask. How did we circle around to women in the military? Why are you so not okay with women in the military? Probably because they do better than him. Dude can't pass his PT tests. He's like, that woman does more push-ups than me? How dare! We need to get all women out of the military. Where it's like, dude, maybe you could practice and do more push-ups. Maybe you could practice and be a better human being. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I'm 200 pounds and 12% body fat. No female is going to be able to fireman carry me in full kit.
Okay, I think that's why there's a combination of men and women on the field, right? The whole thing is about, like, the cohesion of a platoon, squad, company, battalion, whatever you're talking about. It's not just like one woman has to do everything or one man has to do everything. I don't think this dude gets it at all. He took that army of one shit quite literally. Was she weak when her convoy was ambushed? Tell that to Silver Star recipient Sergeant Leigh Ann Hester.
The one we had in Forest Service was so weak it was pathetic. Yes, I'm a misogynist because it makes sense. You're a liability.
God damn it, dude. You are a liability. You are so mentally unstable. Show this around to basically anybody. Like, hey, Staff Sergeant, check out what one of your soldiers is out here doing on the internet, showing his whole ass. Staff Sergeant's gonna be like, okay, mental eval, I guess. And you know he ain't gonna pass that. Good God. This is horribly cringy. Admitting to being a misogynist. Openly, shamelessly. It's like openly admitting to being a misandrist. Either one is gonna red flag you. I'm gonna walk away ASAP. To me, both of those things are like, hey, I'm a communist, or hey, I'm a Nazi. Okay, you're way too far from the center for me to ever be friends with, so I gotta go. I don't like either of you, any of you, all four of you. Just get some help, all right? I can't be party to this shit.
LOL, the ambush convoy. LOL.
It's probably not something that you should be laughing about. Weren't you out in the field? Do you not know how serious it is? Oh, but it's funny because a woman was inside of it. You are just the worst fucking human being. You could raise 450 million for veterans, feed the entire homeless population, and I'd still be like, yeah, this guy's a piece of shit.
I told my fiance, and she agrees, women shouldn't even be allowed to vote, let alone run for office.
Oh, great. You've subjugated your fiance. See, that's why people want weak-willed women. They're like, they shouldn't be able to read or vote, so I can mold them into this supplicated, docile, not even human, just domestic servant. It's completely pathetic. If wifey was in here right now, I'd ask her, do you think women should be allowed to vote? And she'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, of course. Because she has her own ideas. I know, that's terrifying, but it's much more interesting when you're partners with somebody who is able to think and formulate thoughts for themselves. But that's definitely not what this guy's looking for, because as we've seen, he can't even formulate his own thoughts. So just take whatever I read on Twitter and apply it to the entire household. Seems like a great way to live.
Look at you, cowering in your car, wearing a mask that doesn't even prevent COVID particles from entering or leaving. It does absolutely nothing.
Oh, God. And we've looped it back around. For some reason, look at you, cowering on the internet. Saying big words that you looked up in a thesaurus. Parroting the same talking points that you were accusing another person of parroting earlier. Correct? Confirm or deny? You don't have to. I know it's confirmed. As soon as you started talking, I had you pegged.
Israel just published a 30-page inquiry suggesting the vaccines could cause long-term issues.
Oh, could cause long-term issues. Kind of like COVID. So I guess there's no winning.
Keep taking the jab, wear the mask, and enjoy living in endless paranoia. I've never seen something more Orwellian in my life.
Oh, look at this guy out here reading books. Didn't you know, stupid? Literacy is for betas.
Self-confirmed beta male, get out of here.
I love it. I love it. How about Sergeants Rouhani, Rosario Pichardo, and Nicole Guy, who were KIA and HKIA in Kabul? Were they weak? I mean, nobody's weak for dying, especially if you get shot or blown up. That's about the most badass way there is to die, honestly. But of course, he's gonna find some way to twist it around and be like, yeah, if they were men, they would have survived. You really believe that, do you?
The book A Brave New World comes to mind.
A Brave New World's awesome. If you haven't read that, it's like a bunch of people banging and doing some drugs. And yeah, they don't own anything and they're lied to constantly and they don't have parents because they all grow up in tubes. But This is the world that incels want, essentially. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. Maybe read it before you knock it.
Yes.
Oh, God. He actually just said yes. Didn't try to justify it. He's just like, yeah, they were weak for being killed. I survived. Bro, I really wish that you wouldn't have. I'm a big supporter of, you know, our military, our cops, people who keep order. Although I think military goes too far in keeping order around the world. But this dude is making it really, really difficult to continue holding that viewpoint.
Now, do I think women have a role in America? Of course I do.
Oh, God, here it comes. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Oh, God. It's just going to be like baby shit. Barefoot and pregnant in front of the stove. Am I right, fellas? High five. Ho, ho. If you gave me a high five right now, get the fuck out. Not cool.
They should get married and raise children and take care of the small house, not the big one.
The small mind.
Are both masculine and feminine roles important? Yes. Just look at the male versus female bell curve.
Oh my God, dude. This is just exhausting. How are we still even having this conversation? My spine. I can't take anymore. Your entire chain of command was trash for failing you. I mean, she's harsh, but she's not wrong. That first sergeant saying, you should salute that officer because she's a female. That's wrong as hell. You respect the uniform. You don't respect the person necessarily. So yes, salute. It doesn't matter how you feel about the person who's wearing the uniform. You're supposed to uphold military standards and traditions. I hated our lieutenant. Did I still salute him? Yeah, I did, because it's not a fucking battle worth fighting. I don't give a single fuck if you or they have valor awards or not. Just because you have them, again, doesn't mean that you are good people. Yeah, that's really the point that we need to drive home. You could do all the great good things in the world, but as long as you have this ugliness inside of you, are you really a good person? Like, the flip reverse of that, you know, I'm out here making nothing for the world, essentially, except for cringy YouTube content. But inside, you know, I think I'm a relatively good person. I don't go around subjugating people at the very least. I acknowledge the humanity of other humans who might not be quite like me. To me, that seems like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? But if that's all it takes to be a good person, all right, I got it on lock.
Almost everyone in Ranger Bat and the infantry thinks this way.
All right. Well, I doubt it. I hope that that's not true. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to stop supporting the Army, specifically the Army. Still love my Marines, still love my Navy, because essentially women are on the level in both of those services. But in the Army, yeah, they're just completely subjugated, I guess. We got one of everything in the comments. Come on, comment section, save me. Tell me that this is not true, okay?
Just because you virtue signal with a diaper on your face because Daddy Fossey and the magic box in the room told you to, doesn't mean that you're brave. You look dumb doing it.
Daddy Fossey and the magic box. Now, I hate the magic box as much as anybody, especially as an independent content creator. I highly encourage everybody out there to burn their fucking TV. Just watch ReddX 24/7, unless you watch a ReddX on the TV. Huh. Well, there's a catch-22. But honestly, Daddy Fauci, I think that's how you say it, not Fossey. He's got a name for a reason, doesn't he? Bigger name than the person that you follow on Twitter that fed you this pack of shit that you're delivering to other people for some reason, just because they quote unquote look dumb. And OP has the right response. If I look dumb, then just move on, dude. Exactly. Like I said many times in this post, I'm wearing this mask for me. I don't give a shit what you do, honestly. I like not being sick. Once COVID is over, if it's ever over, I will continue wearing masks, spraying alcohol, washing hands, because it keeps me from getting sick. It's really a simple equation if you think about it.
Take the mask off. Let's get lunch sometime.
Oh. After all of that, the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Bro needs a checkup from the neck up. Did you forget the last like 20 minutes of this conversation? What the fuck? And he said that he has a fiance.
But it's just lunch, though.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Oh my God. It starts with lunch. It starts with lunch, and then
he's like, hey, maybe we just get a motel room. We're just laying down together. It's fine.
Until he starts poking her with his fucking micro penis.
Yeah, how about this? We were just cuddling, but now I'm dry humping you.
Great. This is a very confusing situation. One that I know OP would never put herself into because this guy is just human garbage. But sometimes it's fun to hop down the bunny trail, see how deep the rabbit hole goes, you know? Paint a little bit of a picture of everybody's worst nightmares. This scene, yeah, that's kind of what my sleep paralysis demon looks like. Oh, God. I don't have the words, man. What does this guy actually think that he's doing? OP responds, I could tell you, not everyone in the infantry is a misogynist. I mean, yeah, that would kind of be impossible, wouldn't it? I served in an infantry battalion for 4 years with a great group of guys. We're getting the job done, but also looking out for troop welfare was paramount, as it should be. Like I said, it's all about cohesion. Army of one, that was a lie. That includes protecting their fellow female Marines. Oh, are they talking about Marine stuff? I don't know, man. I don't want this guy in the Department of the Navy. Give me a break. Maybe it's just OP that was in the Marines. This guy gives off some real Army vibes, doesn't he?
I don't think you understand what the word means. I don't care what you do with your vagina.
Oh my God.
Sit at the desk and do shop shit while men do the fighting. No infantryman wants women in combat arms. Literally, none.
Yeah, he's out here just speaking for everybody, I guess.
But I guess you're fighting the real war, wearing a diaper on your face.
Honestly, that's the part that kills me the most, because it is totally something that a fourth grader would say, and he really thinks it's like a knowledge bomb. He's like, yeah, you and the diaper on your head. Okay, I guess I'm slightly insulted. Whatever. I've been really, really clear that it doesn't matter what you think of me. And everybody in the Twitch chat is like, how is there more? I don't know. I told you, you guys would know the beefy post when it came. This is it. This is the beefy post. I think she kind of stopped responding. She just got the message that he's never going to stop. It's only a matter of time until he asks her out to lunch again. So let's just stop giving him false hope. Nip all of this in the bud. This is so wild.
The funny thing is, every girl I've ever dated is completely repulsed by me.
No surprise there.
But only at first.
Oh yeah, then they become subjugated. They kind of just get too tired to resist anymore. This guy has all the hallmarks, so many red flags, 100% an abuser. I hate it. I'm glad you avoided this, not just bullet, this cannonball, this 30-pound cannonball that was coming right for you.
And then they start to understand why I think this way and end up agreeing. Biology and anatomy isn't something that can be ignored.
Oh, that's the end of it. Now it's finally over. Pill Giga. God, what a cringe name.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her the Giga pill.
That is definitely his nickname on some type of incel forum, is it not? He's got a really weird strategy. He's like just trying to goad this woman into trying to correct him. But the only women who would really respond to that are people who care what he thinks. So they are women that are somewhat empathetic, no? So he lures them in, uses their empathy to squash their well-being, critical faculties. And then he's like, yeah, they agree with me. I don't think they actually agree. I think they just kind of submit. You know what I mean? We saw it in Unfortunate. Did she really agree with all of Naruto Headband's crap? No. But after so long, you're just like, you know what? This is easier than fighting.
He's like, hey, baby, do you think women should be able to vote?
She's like, no, darling. I'm almost done cooking your tendies. Please don't ask me questions. You know I don't like having opinions. You did that to her. She used to be a bright, vibrant woman, and now she's just a husk. And you feel so proud of that, don't you? Fucking manlet. Micropeen, the smallest peen energy that I have ever seen. This is definitely like the incel post of Just Neckbeard Things today. I don't know why we're getting so many of those, but it always seems to be sort of themed when I do these meme videos. And yes, today is no exception. Dude is 100% a pill. Try a jagged little pill. And we're talking about his penis. Is that what Alanis Morissette was talking about? She wrote a whole album for this guy. No, she wrote that album for Dave Coulier. You know, the uncle of Full House. Not Uncle Jesse, but the other one. The weird one. Oh, God. This was a lot to take in. I don't have much energy left, so we're going to do one more post, and then I'm going to get out of here for the day. But I promise you, it's going to fit within the theme. Sometimes you just have to dress like a giant toddler. Oh, look at her in her little romper. That's adorable. What's this incel have to say?
It looks very much like you have a 70% hip to waist ratio, aka healthy body, suitable for making babies. Oh, oh no! Ah!
Emotional damage.
Oh, Jesus. I hate it. Please. No, no, no. You understand why I threw this one in last, right? It's not something that I could cover first. I don't know if I have the energy to go through it now. I just want to go take a shower. God. But the OP decides to reply for some reason. Maybe drop a little knowledge bomb on this anonymous incel. If you ever tweet the words hip to waist ratio, you should be put on a government list. Healthy body, suitable for making babies. Oh, God. Please exit the gene pool. We do not want or need you here. Oh, God. Now, I'm not all about government lists, but it seems like a good one, maybe. Anyone who says a woman's body is good for making babies is the kind of person who should never ever fucking have babies. I mean, honestly, nobody probably wants to have babies with this dude. That's why he's out here thirsting on Twitter, am I right? He's like, ugh, look at that hip to waist ratio, ugh. There's plenty of OnlyFans thirst accounts on Twitter. Go over there. This woman is just trying to be normal, showing off a cute outfit. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to be like this? Somebody get the horny bat. This guy needs a bonk or 10. Put the boots to him, medium style. God damn, I hate this. I guess I shouldn't be all that surprised, considering Twitter will thirst over absolutely anything. Twitter's out here thirsty over anime characters. Have you ever seen the Rule 34 ReddX? Oh, don't look it up, even for science, please. I beg of you. Run, avert your eyes, save yourself. These posts, every single one of these posts, were just so difficult to get through, man. I don't know what to do with these people. Can we put them on an island somewhere? I mean, this went above and beyond just neckbeard things, did it not? We were getting into some terrifying type shit today. I definitely need these people on a list or something. Ugh, I'm so emotionally drained after these posts, but I hope that you managed to enjoy it somehow, some way, found the kernel of happiness among so much sludge. Just the sludge of cringe enveloping everything. I didn't expect it to be so rough. I'm like, haha, just neckbeard things. Let's laugh about fedoras and katanas. But no, we definitely went deep incel today. And I guess we'll need to make a Venn diagram sooner rather than later. Do an incel slash neckbeard slash nice guys iceberg weeaboos. Throw them in there. How do you do a Venn diagram with that many things on it? I guess I'll have to look it up. I don't know. It's probably totally science. Anyways, that's a great video idea. We'll get to it when I feel more motivated. But for today, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you'll like, comment, and or subscribe, my friends. Maybe share the video around if you should like. That's a pretty big brain play, honestly. We also got links down in the description. Plugs, playlists, podcasts. Yeah, I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Castbox, whatever you want. If it has podcast services, I'm probably there. And if I'm not, let me know and I'll try to get there. I think we were recently listed on iHeartRadio, which is pretty sick. We've also got my social medias, of course, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and Twitch, which I am live streaming about every day at 1 or 2 a.m. Eastern time. If you can come through and hang out with me, that would be a pretty cool thing to do. Twitch chat helps me out a lot during the posts when I say stupid things like Rule 24 instead of Rule 34. So, God bless them, everyone. We've also got my Patreon, of course, and my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. Yeah, I'd like to thank them as I do every episode. Jerry much. So thank you. Why, Jerry? All I want for Christmas is due. Darth, Luscious, Harley Hohen, Robert Eloise, Camille Sarah, Chancellor Blue Kraken, Mama, Roxanne Wolf, Sip, Jerry, Cal Ranningy, hey, Mr. ReddX, sir, Laylo Jerry said Peter Pierogi to knock the stuffing out of me. Yum. Captain Clown Jerry, Hong Kong, Destiny Piper, Aaron Jerry, Alexa Smith, Broken Logic, Esteban, for all blank sign. Might be the end for Irari. I refuse to believe it. Keep it going. Just to spite everybody. Keep it going. Silo Revolver, no bang bang. PCB, Jerry, the original Jerry. Take Jerry, Jerry's Kitsune, Satori, 211 Jerry, the 2 Jerrys, a Jerry ready for springtime, a Justy Jargonia Jerry, Aspen XO, Assassin Bug Jerry, bang bang, Aurora Wildheart, Grizzly, Baby Jerry, Bailey Joy, Bearded Jerry, Bitch Kremlin, Blade the Hero, Blip Jerry, Catholic Jerry, Commander J Tank, Confederate Jew, Dennis Dayton, Disposable Waifu, Dr. Lux, Duck, Emergent Jewel, Aaron Era, Eastparks, Rose Rubber Studio, Fire Drake, Gypsy, Hey Green BR, I'm Slim Darius, I'm the real Jerry, I want the Slim Jerry's just imitating, Irish Pirate, someone swap me treasure with not but 10 coins and marbles. Radiated Jam, Itchy Nuts, Just Scratching Bro, a Pimp named J. Chris, J. M. Coon, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Nice, Jerry Evil, Jerry the Outlaw Mother Trucker, Jerry Beans, now with green apple and Jerry Berry flavors, but you gotta pay extra. John Hero, John Jerry, Jingleheimer Schmidt, Drew He, Legend Maker, Miss Monday, Lord Jerry, like, pan, subscribe. My Lady Dix, I just matched with a guy on Tinder. His name was Jerry and he showed me a sword. I think I'm in love. Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Factor, Needless King 89, Nightmare Jerry, Origami Steve, Bean Tom with Bang Models from downtown, Jerry beg for forgiveness. No forgiveness here. Paragon Soul, Phantom of the Pines, Jerry Kins and Jerry Beth, Queens, Quaaludes and Quagmires, Giggity, Ramtide Lacquermates, Rose Jerry Miller, TSM Kirby, Sarita the Lolita, Sassy Octopus, Scarlet Kevin, Sergeant Gay Cop, Bringer of the Law, Silo Whip, Stephanie Gooder, Synaptic Broomstick, Pearly Tobago, Tabby Blue, Taylor Fair, Ten Monster, the Italian Greyhound Dino, the Little Sue, the Tiniest Boy, Drew Fusky, the Thightway Patrol, trying to find a bobble to get back to the real world. You probably don't want to blow into that balloon knot. It's a sticky balloon. Busy Bee, V3 Prime, Vanguard Angel, Viking Jerry, Wiki Tech, Wilmax, Zephyr the Gargoyle, or Clay, Void Sense Collector of Cringe. It's Jerry time. Holds ReddX Morpher, Common Decency. Comrade Mooney, Kira, not another Jerry, but he is though. Redwood, Nog Viper, Saint Blessing, Third Step, Venom Jerry, Jace Christensen, One Leg Jerry's Lost in the Wild, a normal Jerry, finally on vacation, checked in to a Mrs. W. It's, this guy looks familiar. Admiral T-Tech, Amber Alder, another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerry Zilla, Babsy-Kun, Bartender Kalia, Blueberry and Apple Pie, Broken Spine Horseradish, the original different Jerry, that's Cake Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Lock, Corporal Admiral, Lieutenant Private General, Targaryen Princess Fairy Warrior Blue Jerry, Crypt Titties, D Crazy, Devon Jerry, Def Tuna, Dopamine Dane Jerry, Dwarfy Dude, Ghost of Alpha, Heek Holy Berry Jerry, Janitor Jerry, Jeffrey, Gerald Trivia, Jerry and Tom versus Happy New Year's, Webby Apocalypse, Jerry the Sussy Baka, Jerry, his mom has got it going on. Hey y'all, check out the beard on Jerry Aldo Rivera, Jerry Roxers, Jerry Role Playing Game Judge, Jerry and Executioner, King Tails, Kid Marvelous, Kids Kid, Life of Guardian, Little Animals, Lucian Lovecraft, Mama Machia, CD. Maybe next time, Milk Fed Kim, Miss Duchess, Not Invisible Angel. Oh, it's time! It's Jerry time! Yeah, it is! Raptor Art, she is my Jerry Pie. Go drink a Mountain Dew with a big surprise. Snary, that's Snom Jerry. Snowman, what is best in life? To crush your neckbeards, to put them feet to Jesus, to hear the lamentation of them ladies. I like that. Spoonie the Rogue, Spooky Scary, Jerry Ton, Techno Dubs, the original Jerry, to Infinite Jerry and beyond! We go in there. Unkale Underwater Movies, formerly the X-God. Unfortunate Jerry screaming at Lukey's latest magical girl transformation. Make it stop! Throws 2 liter Mountain Dew. Grow, my neckbeard, grow! It's Jerry time! Holds ReddX Morpher. Hygiene! It's Jerry time! Holds ReddX Morpher. Humility! I see what we're doing here. I hope it becomes a thing. Thank you to my $1 patrons as well. Yes, Patreon payments hit. Yes, it was amazing. I'm going to use it to pay for the thumbnails and the editor and a bunch of other crazy stuff. I think a VTuber avatar is also on the list. So thank you guys so much for helping to support the dream. All of that money does get reinvested back into the channel. So if you would like to support me in the dream, I would definitely appreciate it. If you can't afford to do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you come on back and do the same thing again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there. Wash your hands. Wear a diaper on your face. And of course, take some time out and do something that you personally enjoyed today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos or wearing a diaper on your face. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I will see you in the next one, and until then, bye-bye.